guys and girls, Stick here, how you all doing? Let me know if I've got any girl viewers out there. Girl drummers, girl studio engineers, whatever. I assume it's all dudes, but you never know, so we'll stop saying dudes and it'll be guys and girls from now on. PC and all that. Anyway, I had a few questions recently about the live room and acoustic treatment, so being that I've not done a video showing you the finished live room, I thought I'd do one quickly now. So here we go. As you can see, acoustic tiles, vital for any room to sound good, inverted commas. Now you might have noticed that they're not from floor to top to bottom, and you know the whole room isn't covered. I've actually got a hard laminate floor down, and it's for many reasons. But the flooring, if I start there, start at the bottom, work up, put a laminate floor down. First of all, for acoustic values, it's a reflective surface. Being that it's a reflective surface means I can treat it further if I want to. So you might have noticed the drum kit's sitting on a big rug at the moment. That's mainly due to the fact my gig mat got beer spillage. Cheers, Dan. Got Guinness, so it stinks, a pub. So I'm back to using the carpet. But I like the fact that with the flooring, I can put a big rug down, dries the room up a bit more. Take the rug out, gives it a bit more air in here. So depending on what I'm recording and what vibe I'm after, it gives me further sort of tweakability, if you want. So that's the flooring, and it's also the second reason is it's hard wearing. You can wheel your 412s in here, bass cabs, DMs, whatever. You're not going to damage the floor, which is, you know, quite useful. Carpet gets grubby quick, all that kind of stuff. But the second thing, the acoustic tiles. These are off eBay. They're not Auralex or Universal Acoustics. They're by a company which I'll try and find out the name, and I'll stick it in the link below. I think they're a bedding manufacturer or something. But anyway, it's a new venture for them. I looked into the tiles, I looked at the acoustic property reports, and they were pretty good. Slightly underperform the Auralex stuff, but bear in mind, on your walls and all this kind of stuff, you're looking at stopping the mid to high frequencies. Low end, you're not going to be affecting anything here. So they're 50mm deep, just a standard cut. The reason I've alternated the pattern, a little bit of stick theory. I'm no acoustic engineer, but my theory was if they're alternating in direction, you're going to break up more frequencies. And we haven't gone from top to bottom. Now you can see that this is behind me here. We've got the window, so we've got a reflective surface there. Go to the bass traps in a minute. Then we've got a two tile high band that goes round the room, and then when we come to the sliding doors, we've got a little bit either side, either there. Now, I haven't gone top to bottom with acoustic foam, and it's been added sparingly on the walls. The reason being that I don't want a completely dead sounding room. Loads of studios, especially budget studios, will cover everything in foam, and you create this real close claustrophobic environment to be in, and also it sounds it. Personally, I don't like it. You know, if I wanted to create a real close environment, I can do that, but I don't want to be stuck with it. So by doing this, I'm trying to create a neutral sounding room, and I think the feedback from everyone that's been in here, all the recordings I've done so far, and you know, tracking days and stuff, everyone loves the vibe of the room. And they love the sound of the room, most importantly, which is, you know, it's been a bit of trial and error, a bit of hard work, a bit of homework, but it's paid off, so that's good. So yeah, they're 50mm tiles, that band round the middle. On the ceiling, we've got 75mm, same tile design, 75mm in the centre area and 50mm on the outside area. Again, this is a very reflective surface, the ceiling, so I've covered that pretty much. I've got a band around the edge that's non-treated. But I chose to treat the ceiling and not treat the floor. If I had put a big carpet down, I probably wouldn't have touched the ceiling so much, but then I couldn't tweak the ceiling. So doing it the other way around, I can tweak the floor as and when I need to, but the ceilings are quite a neutral environment. And again, this area isn't going to stop your low frequencies. We'll come to that in a minute. So all this treatment on the walls is just mid to high frequencies. Bass traps in the corners. Same manufacturer of foam. They're 30mm deep, 30 centimeters deep, a lot denser foam. Again, they perform just as well, bar a few whatever measurements. And the reason I chose this foam is this whole lot cost me 500 quid, which might seem a lot, but the branded products is about £2 grand. So it was a bargain from that aspect, and hand on heart, it sounds wicked. You know, speak to anyone that's been in here, recorded in here, I think they will agree it's a great sounding room. I've really either got lucky or my little stick theory paid off. So yeah, the bass traps, nice and chunky. They're 2-tier high, so there's two traps per corner. You buy them in pairs, so every corner's got them. Then you might have noticed the Ghost acoustic gobo stands. Now, I do record in here without them in the room, as well as being in the room. They're a great tool. You can create little vocal booths around people. If you've got like a big 412 and you've got some isolation, you can create a little wall around it, wall around your drummer. I tend to use them more specifically when recording live. When I record a band completely live, you've got a couple of options here. You can either open the door and be spread out throughout the downstairs, so spreading into the lounge area, which I did with the Jazz Quintet, for example, if you listen to that on the SoundCloud link below. In which case I had the drums and the double bass player in here. The door was open, keyboards over in the corner over there in the lounge, guitar near the door, and the sax player, I created a little wall around him with the gobo stands over the other side. But with the more sort of rocky vibe, a band, what I do is I have the amps out there. So your bass, if you're using bass amps, you've got to have a decent bass amp to record a bass amp. So bass is either DI'd or amped if you've got a good rig. Guitar rigs out there, and then they're patched through via this little box on the floor, which is just straightforward, 2 signals in or out and 2 speakers in or out. And then I've got 20 mics out or in, a couple of headphone mixes and a monitor left and right. So those all, you know, configurable to as and how you want them really. So mic your rig up out there, plug your guitar in here, lead goes through the wall out to your rig. You've got perfect isolation for recording, but the band's all together, which is what it's all about. You can't get a band vibe unless you're all together. Yeah, so that is pretty much the live room at Maplewood Studio. Bar the couple of big windows, you know, it potentially could have sounded a little bit nasty, but it does sound really cool. Drum kit set up in here at the moment, so it gives you an idea of the sort of size of the room. Drum kit's down there, and yeah, you know, it's a good size room. All my bands rehearse in here, and we crank it. Yeah, it sounds cool. So there you go. That's the live room here at Maplewood Studio. Stick out.